Madam Mayor, so are we going to have public comment on item B1?
Go ahead.
Is there any public comment on item B1? Madam Clerk?
Sam Dehne, come on. You get 3 minutes.
But
you can't call anyone names.
Pardon me?
You can't call anyone names.
And you're overworking me, these today, ladies and gentlemen. You're over. Now,
Aren't you glad you stayed?
What?
Aren't you glad you stayed?
Well, I had to go pay the parking meter, so I wouldn't get charged for that too. There ought to be a free parking space for Sam DNA for this. But what am I on the public comment or am I on the
Agenda item B1.
The budget part of it? Okay. So a quick little part of the budget. I pointed out they spent 2 hours, almost 2 hours, talking about roughly $250,000 worth of issues. 2 hours. And I'm sitting down there trying to think of how can I put this in a perspective. First of all, Sam, me, since 1993, I have benefited and saved this city $500 million. Does anybody want to even challenge any of it? Do it, please. Nobody ever does. $500 million, and I could go on. I saved the Air National Guard. They wouldn't be here. Burning Man wouldn't be here. The Gigafactory might or might not be here without me. I don't know if that was a good thing to try to claim credit for. But I've done a lot of things, and I'm thinking about how do you get down and spend all that time for $200,000 of items. I mean, by the fact you didn't go out for a chief of police, to look for a new chief of police because I told you we want Jason Soto. That saved I don't know, $100,000, $150,000 right there. Why didn't you put that over into that $250,000 and save those jobs? I don't even know what you ended up doing for that to get that money. If you ended up firing those poor park rangers or whatever else. And the real perspective is this. The real perspective is this. And I put it like this. And I'm an idea man. This Wild Creek / Hug High School debacle boondoggle. You're going to you're a bully pulpit. You're a bully pulpit. You're the biggest bully pulpit in the area. You're going to allow the spending of $200 million to build a $50 million school, and you've never raised one word against it. And that school isn't going to be any better than if they took a vacant lot of land and put that school over there instead of this $200 million. Wouldn't you like to have that for all? You could even give more money to Art Town and all those other people and Edon and everybody else, people who don't really deserve it because their salaries are too high in most of those places. Edon's salary's too high, the Art Town, all of it. But the point being, there was just one example. $200 million you're going to allow to be spent for a $50 million school without even raising one word against it, and then you spend, I guess it's bait and switch. You spend half an hour, 2 hours talking about a $250,000 couple of items, important for those people, no doubt about it. But there's the $200 million being wasted on that school boondoggle. It's wrong. It is absolutely wrong. Does anybody in here think that it'd be a good idea to spend $200 million to build a $50 million school? Why does that? Dear God, angels, devils, whoever's controlling it today, maybe it's the devils. That's it. I'm all worn out. I am worn out, and you've heard it here the first time. I'm going to go home and read my favorite book, Be Nice or Else.
Thanks, Sam. Good job. No further